Hey guys, welcome back to the restoration of this 2016 CBR 1000RR. As you guys can see, since episode 1, I actually remove a few more things because I can't sit idle. So I remove the exhaust system, fairly straightforward, the front fairing, super straightforward. So there was nothing really major to put in a video. In this episode, I'm gonna get rid of the airbox and the radiator, but enough for the chit chat. Let's get on it. There is a lot going on up here. There is the ECU on top of the airbox, a whole bunch of connections. A set of injectors are up here as well. And I really don't want to remove every single thing. So I'm going to try to disconnect what I need to, mostly those 3 connectors up here, and see if I can get the airbox to come out with most of this stuff attached to it. I'm not quite sure, but I'm gonna try it. So let's see how this goes. Those are classic squeeze and pull connectors, but I always have the same problem. So squeeze and pull, one comes out, the brown one, and the white one over here. I'm not going to label those because, well, they're color-coded, so simple enough. I wish Honda made it a little bit more modular, like a plug up here that can be easily disconnected and all of this stuff would come out without having to remove every single plug. But they didn't. Somehow in this year model they made some questionable choices in the name of compactness, like the reservoir for the coolant. You gotta drop a lot. Exhaust, swing arm, there is a lot to drop to remove it. Fortunately, it's in good condition, so I'm gonna just siphon out. But same thing over here. So I'm gonna individually get all of this stuff off, and time and patience, just like every single time I rebuild a bike.
Got a 2-ton weight from my hairline to my backbone, and it's dragging me around, but I don't listen. All your critics are red. Mind your own business. That's right. Better run red lights. Now watch me fly. Got an angel to my left, devil to my right. We're going to die.
It took a little bit, but at least now the throttle bodies are removed, the injectors are removed, all things that obviously I'm gonna clean, and I have a clean shot and clear access to the valves over here. So I can remove the valve cover and do a valve clearance check. But enough up here, let's move down here, let's remove the radiator. On the main radiator hose on the left hand side there is a hole, so that needs to be replaced. And too bad, because this radiator, other than for the hole, it's in really good conditions over here compared to what I've seen on eBay. But the one on eBay don't leak water, meanwhile this one does, so Then pull these off and replace it with a good one.
Little while I got these ties. Those who survive know the one more time. Forth and back, just like that. What comes around goes around, my man. Say hey, hey, say hey, hey. Forth and back, and just like that, you're going down for heaven's gate. I gotta tell it to the right. We're going down.
Here we go, the radiator is out of the bike, and the access to do my valve clearance check, it's even better. So this one would have been done no matter what. But why am I replacing the radiator? It's because of this right here. It loses water over here, as well as this. It loses water out of here. And if you guys look in the very back, you can see that the hit that the radiator took right here. That's why I think that the bike slid on the right side and went into either under the guardrail and hit the guardrail with this, bending it over, which looks about right, especially the angle of the hit over here, or went under a truck that had a hitch in the back, and same thing. But that is it for today. We remove a bunch from up top and down here, therefore next time I can get in and do a valve clearance check. Up to this point I didn't have to order any parts because I wanted to get an idea of the condition of the parts. Obviously I need a new radiator that is clear, and other than that, everything else down there seems to be in fairly good shape. So there is so much more to do, but given the experience on the 954, this bike is not that dissimilar from it. So I'm gonna get going and it'll be much faster. I started using this little impact wrench, and sincerely, I really don't know how I ever did without it. But that is it for today. Thank you very much to my patrons. You guys are the best. For everybody else, like, comment, subscribe. Dai tutti, and I'll see you next time.